Cal Weaver has always believed he was living the perfect life, a steady job, 3 kids, a nice home, and a marriage to his high school sweetheart, Emily. To Cal, the future looked predictable, safe, and certain. But all of that crumbles one night at dinner when Emily suddenly blurts out that she wants a divorce. Before he can process her words, she adds another blow. She has been unfaithful and slept with a coworker named David Lindhagen. The revelation shatters Cal's world in an instant, and what once felt steady is thrown into chaos. Numb and heartbroken, Cal begins spending his nights at a local bar, mumbling about his broken marriage to anyone within earshot. It is there that he catches the attention of Jacob Palmer, a smooth-talking, charismatic bachelor who seems to effortlessly attract every woman in the room. Jacob watches Cal struggle and decides to take him under his wing. He tells Cal that if he wants to survive, he needs to stop wallowing in self-pity and start rebuilding his confidence. With sharp suits, stylish shoes, and a crash course in flirting, Jacob transforms Cal from an awkward suburban dad into a man who can hold his own in the dating scene. At first, Cal is clumsy and hesitant, but under Jacob's guidance, he begins to change. He approaches women with a newfound confidence and soon finds success, including an unexpected night with Kate, a wild-spirited schoolteacher who offers him both passion and chaos. For the first time since the divorce, Cal feels alive again. Yet beneath his new lifestyle, his heart still longs for Emily and the family he lost. Meanwhile, Jacob himself begins to face a transformation. Hannah, a law student frustrated with her dull relationship, crosses paths with him. She initially resists his usual pickup routine, unimpressed by his charm. But after walking away from her safe but uninspiring boyfriend, she seeks Jacob out. In a twist, Jacob does not simply seduce her as he has done with countless women before. Instead, he finds himself genuinely falling in love. For the first time, he experiences a connection deeper than casual flings and begins questioning the shallow life he has always lived. Back in the Weaver household, more complications unfold. Robbie, Cal's teenage son, is consumed with infatuation for Jessica, the babysitter. However, Jessica herself secretly harbors feelings for Cal, creating a tangled web of misplaced affections. As Robbie chases Jessica with grand romantic gestures and Jessica wrestles with her secret crush, the storylines begin weaving toward an inevitable collision. The chaos reaches its peak during a backyard confrontation. Cal discovers that Jacob's new serious girlfriend is none other than Hannah. Furious, he rejects Jacob, believing him to be nothing more than a womanizer, unworthy of her love. At the same time, Jessica's parents discover her secret crush on Cal, leading to more outrage. In the middle of it all, Robbie faces the harsh reality that Jessica does not return his feelings. What follows is a whirlwind of shouting, confessions, punches, and heartbreak, with every secret spilling into the open at once. But out of the chaos comes clarity. Cal finally begins to understand that love is never neat or simple. It is messy, unpredictable, and painful, yet it is also worth the fight. Despite Jacob's flaws, he proves his sincerity to Hannah, showing that he has changed because of her. Cal, too, realizes that beneath all the mistakes and heartbreak, he still loves Emily deeply and that their marriage is worth saving. At Robbie's school graduation, Cal steps onto the stage and delivers a heartfelt speech. He admits that love is complicated, that it will embarrass you, break your heart, and push you to your limits. But he also tells Robbie that it is the one thing worth chasing. Cal's words reflect not only his son's struggles, but his own journey of rediscovery and redemption. Emily sees his sincerity, and the two begin to reconnect, cautiously, but with renewed hope. By the end, Jacob is no longer the shallow bachelor he once was. Instead, he is committed to Hannah, proving his love not just through words, but through transformation. Cal and Emily take steps toward reconciliation, knowing that rebuilding trust takes time, but willing to try. And Robbie learns that heartbreak is a part of growing up, even if it feels impossible to endure. Crazy Stupid Love is not just a comedy about romance gone wrong. It is a story about the chaos of relationships, the heartbreak of mistakes, and the surprising ways love reshapes us. It shows that sometimes we lose ourselves only to discover who we were meant to be, and that even in the messiest of moments, love remains the most powerful force of all.